What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia, and I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Now, I'm going to be telling you guys about some real gaming news right now, some real life stuff that just happened. Okay, it just happened yesterday. It looks like it was a shooting, and it was involving gamers. Oh yes, this is a problem now, and it's a part of a gaming problem. So I'm going to address this because I have the right to, because I talk about gaming news and other stuff. So yes, I'm going to be talking about this. It looks like a sore loser that goes by the name of David Katz, or Bread, or whoever people want to call him, was a sore loser at a Madden football tournament in Jacksonville, Florida. And he decided that he was going to shoot the people that beat him. Now, I'm playing Rayman because I don't want to be playing Call of Duty or anything like that to give, fuel to the fire of the people that's going to blame video games for this. Now, there's a whole nother reason for that, and I'm going to go into it in a moment. First of all, I need to express my condolences to the people that died. He shot himself in the head. I believe he shot two other people were killed, and about 11 were injured. So yes, this was a mass shooting. Glory to God, more people didn't die because of it. But it would be completely insensitive to be playing Call of Duty or something like that right now, especially given the topic of this conversation. This person shot the people who beat him. And from what I can see with this whole entire story and just looking at it as a whole, this person didn't shoot him the same day. He stalked and sat there for 2 days. Apparently, from the news that I'm getting, this person was wearing the same outfit for 2 days. He was wearing the same outfit, and he came in there and shot the place up, and then fatally shot himself with a semi-automatic handgun. It played out like this. He signed up for the Madden tournament, and basically he lost. He won the first round and lost the second one. And they're playing for $5,000 and a chance to basically go to Vegas. And then he started shooting his rivals. The live stream was going, and all of a sudden, and I could hear it, the shots started ringing out. And one of the people said, what did he shoot me with? What did he shoot me with? This is one of our fellow gamers, so yes, I can talk about this, but the whole entire thing was actually cut off, the footage shut down, but it looks like he was waiting for a couple of days for this, and in the actual video footage, you can see a red laser dot creeping up a player's torso. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's because of the video games. It's obviously it's the video games that cause this whole entire problem. Yeah, you get rid of the video games, then I'll make this whole entire problem go away. That is not true. This is not about the video games, because he was playing in a Madden tournament. If anything, he should have been throwing footballs. No more than Nintendo, people playing Super Mario, were there a rash amount of turtle attacks? Were people stepping on turtles after Mario? Just being honest. This is about a sinful person, a flawed person, just like us, who's upset because he lost, and probably because he got taunted a little bit after he lost. Because I saw a video of him from last year of him taunting somebody else, talking about his skills and how awesome he is. And I'm not trying to come across as holier than thou and I'm better than anybody else like that. But people watch this in horror on a live stream. The mom was making lunch and was hearing it, and she started praying. And one of the men who was there, who was being shot at, basically said, "My attorney just got shot up. I'm leaving and never coming back. I will never take anything for granted ever again. Life can be cut short in a second." The mom said, "Pray for everybody," which I did. This person was angry because he lost. That's the state that we're in. Now I know because I used to be an angry person, and I keep a lot of my old Stone Fox videos up, not because I'm proud of them, because it shows where I was and where my heart was and how angry I was. And some people are gonna come down on you, and some people are gonna say horrible things about you. And Stone Fox is talking about that Jesus guy again, and it's like, but you say you love God, but you don't want me to talk about him. So if you love him, why are you upset that I'm actually talking about him? I'm not beating people down with the word or anything. I'm just sharing what he's done for me. I mean, if you watch my first video, go to Stone Fox Video 1, the very first video I ever came out with, and you will hear the way my voice sounds, how angry and how bitter I was, ready to just lose it at a second. I get it. So if you think, oh, Stone Fox is ruined because he talked to the Lord and he talked about Jesus and he changed. Well, okay. Stone Fox is going to become something else or nothing at all. It really doesn't matter. Because what I'm sharing with you guys is bigger than that. This guy was so broken over losing that this is what he did. And it made me think about how I used to be, holding on to things forever, being angry and just upset about everything. And it's like when I think about what the Lord did for me, when he came into my life and he saved me, and how I just changed fundamentally. And all my subscribers, even the ones who like don't follow me anymore, the ones who hate my guts and just say StonefoxMedia is evil, StonefoxMedia exposed, the downfall of StonefoxMedia, all those people who watched me for a long time can see that sudden change. A lot of people just ran away from it, and I get it. Because I was like that. I was like, man, bump this dude. He talking about way too much, talking about Jesus, and I don't got time for that. But I love Jesus, though. Just don't want to hear anything about him. And I was so broken, and it changed my heart. And when I hear a story about a situation like this, whether it was for money, or because he got taunted, or because he was just bitter because he wanted to win and prove his skills, that it's all for nothing, man. This isn't about the game. You see this in everywhere. You see this in schools. You see this in people at a job. This happened last week at a job. It's not about the game. People are going to try and blame games. People are trying to blame. You play video games. Well, certainly us devoting our eyes and our minds to nonsense for a long period of time can definitely start to have an effect on you. But it's a heart problem. It's not a mental problem. It's a heart problem. I know that it seems like I'm coming across as preachy, and I understand. But video games are not the cause of these shootings. Mental health is not the cause of these shootings. You cannot slice it any other way. This is a problem of us not having Jesus in our lives because he died for us. He rose on the third day. He's coming back again. And he changed my life. He changed my heart from being an angry person who would do something like that. I was angry like that. You have no idea how angry I used to be. This is a heart problem. You lose it, you hold on to it, not for a couple of minutes. You hold on to it for days, because people say he was wearing the same outfit. A couple of days later, I know it was at least 24 hours, they said, and he was like, "What? Why is he wearing the same outfit?" You're that bitter. And maybe the detail is completely wrong, but it doesn't matter. But you're bitter enough. He didn't come there with a gun. He went back and got one and came back. This wasn't pre-orchestrated. If he had won and got a big silver trophy or whatever and confetti raining down on his head and a $5,000 chicken and trip to Vegas, he's not shooting anybody. That's not what this is about. He lost and he was angry. People start defining their worth by the things that they can accomplish. I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer. I'm a this. I have this outfit. You don't. I have this car. You don't. My rims are prettier than yours. I know I've done all of it. Girls, my hair is longer than yours. My skin color is better than yours, or lighter than yours, or darker than yours, or I can dance better than you. Everyone's better than everybody else. And when they feel like they're not, then this is how they lash out. They feel threatened or angry or upset, and they carry this bitterness with them, and it's not worth it. I know maybe I'm just talking too much. I don't know. I'm probably going to stop, but when I see this person, I know it's not about the games. This is getting worse, and this is happening more and more because we have not gone to Jesus. We are not giving ourselves to him. And it sounds so just, people made you feel bad. People make it sound corny. Like, oh man, you haven't given your life to Jesus. Oh, here we go again with that. As soon as you say that, people get angry. I can tell you guys right now about sex. People are like, ooh, sex, let's talk about that. People talk about sex, drugs, you name it. People are like, yeah. And it says in his word, people are going to call bad good and good bad. You don't want to hear about them. But when a moment like that happens, the mom says, hey, I was praying for my son. And the kid says, life is short. I will never take anything for granted again. You can't just call on Jesus whenever you need something and then just put him back in a box. He does not work for you. He's not your servant. We blessed to serve him. And believe it or not everybody can come to the Lord because the Lord seeks us out. I learned that reading the Bible too. I actually thought I had the right to choose him, so to speak. The Bible says whenever your heart is hard and you're not with Jesus, they confirm the hardness of your heart. The Lord doesn't have to save anybody. He didn't owe us anything, but he chooses. So if we just open our hearts to just accept Jesus and just to, you'd be surprised about how much he can change your life, about what he can do in your heart and change you from a person who would go and do something like this over losing a Madden game. And maybe it's going to cost. Maybe your family is going to tell you suck. Maybe people are going to call you a goody two shoes, or maybe people are going to say, oh, I don't want to hear this person anymore. But there's one person out there who is suffering, who feels like they look at their phone and they feel empty, and they put all their trust in their possessions and they give everything that they got for nothing. They lose their job and they kill themselves. They get made fun of and they kill themselves. They kill others because you're defining your value by what someone else tells you you are. They made me feel bad about myself, so I hurt myself. You don't know who you are because you don't know whose you are. And if you know who you are, if you know that you belong to Jesus and that you're a part of a family, you can get a whole new church family. Even your own family hates you. And that's something special. I don't regret choosing Jesus. I'm so blessed that he chose me. Because he came to me first. And after I was broken and said, oh, Lord, I need a savior. I can't do this by myself. I suck. I've been doing this wrong. That's when everything changed. That's when my heart was freed. And that's when I stopped seeing all these things from a bad perspective and started seeing them through the lens of Christ and started saying like, whoa, man, these people's hearts. Divorce rates are up. Suicides are up. Drug addictions are up. It's spiraling out of control, everybody. Shootings are happening so frequent that they almost seem not shocking anymore. You're not going to blame a game for this. But your heart is hard. You're angry. Like I used to be. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. I wanted to share Jesus with everybody. And no, I don't do it all the time. And you know what? I should probably share Jesus a whole lot more. But in a situation like this where people are going to blame an inanimate object, or they're going to blame a creation of human hands, they're going to blame a gun, they're going to blame a knife. You can go in the Bible and read Cain and Abel. You can kill somebody with a rock. You can choke them with your own hands. You're going to ban hands? It's not the tools. It's the heart of the person that's using them. Well, that's all I have to say about that. Well, that's all the news I got for you guys right now. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, so you know as soon as my news becomes available. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I'll holler at y'all later.